Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode of Game Complain, the series to talk about when there is nothing else to talk about in video games. Well, for me personally, so this episode will probably be a bit short. I'm going to make all the subjects up right now. So let's talk about BRINK, LA Noire, the PlayStation Network still being down, and we'll throw one else in there. Hitman. That was announced the other day. Okay. So we'll start with Hitman. We'll go in reverse order. I forgot the order already, so we'll probably go in some mismatch order. And I forgot even what I was going to talk about. So it'll be a surprise at the end to see what we actually covered. Now Hitman something or other. I should research these before I do it, but I figure if I just do it off the cuff, it's more entertaining. And I'm just trying to make conversation here. Will I quickly go to IGN.com and find out that the new Hitman game is indeed called... And they haven't even got it on the fucking homepage. Okay, let's go to game trailers. The better website. Ooh. Hitman Absolution. Officially announced. That's it. The new Hitman game being rebuilt from scratch by IO Interactive, better known for their horrible series Kane and Lynch Dead Man and Kane and Lynch 2. It's kind of like Kane and Lynch is kind of like Prototype. Why the fuck does Prototype need a sequel? You know, I remember when Prototype and Infamous were coming out at the same time, and they were kind of like that was the battle. They were kind of like the same thing, and then Infamous completely and utterly destroyed it. I didn't play the first Infamous, but playing the second Infamous, great game. It is very good. It is very interesting. And this is where I'm going to segue from Infamous 2 to Hitman Absolution, or try and reference both of them. What I want in Hitman is I want it to be like the other Hitmans. Don't try and do what Splinter Cell did and turn it into a third-person shooter. It just came off bad. So keep it the way it was. But with Infamous 2, the really cool thing is, if you don't know, you can create your own missions. And playing the game, I can see why that would be fun as fuck. Because you can do anything you want, and you can create your own mission. You can do platforming missions, which we saw. You can do like attack and defend. You can do these search and destroy ones, and these are just templates. But if you don't want to use the template, then you don't have to. You can just start from anything. And this is what Hitman needs. Hitman needs its own mission builder where you get one NPC and you have to kill him and you have to do this. That would be awesome, because on the old Hitman forum, it's probably still up now, these people would create their own scenarios and you would just go and do it. And then once you've done it, you would just end the game, obviously. But if you could literally do that and then upload and download those, you know, so other people can do it, then how awesome would that be to create your own Hitman level? So IO Interactive, if you're listening, you've already fucking made the game anyway, or you've got the game in progress, so it's obviously a bit too late. But if you have added that, that would be awesome sauce. What else was there to talk about? There's also a new Assassin's Creed coming out. I am a fucking huge fanboy of Assassin's Creed. I really don't mind. People say, oh, it's 1 year after the one that came out, 1 year after Assassin's Creed 2. Alright, here's the thing. If you have played Assassin's Creed 2, and if you have played Brotherhood, you know that Brotherhood on itself, it stands on its own. It is bigger than Assassin's Creed 2. It is awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. It is an amazing game. That's why I gave it Game of the Year, because it was my favourite game of the year. And if you haven't played it and you've played the second Assassin's Creed, you're an idiot. Go and play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood right now. It's just not a cash-in. It's not like... look at Left 4 Dead 2. That was really popular. And that came out 1 year after Left 4 Dead. Because it is literally a big expansion pack. You know, that's what it is. And it's a great expansion pack. And this, Assassin's Creed Revelations, is probably another expansion pack, which I don't mind. I'm a bit sick of playing as Ezio. They have to do Japan. Now, I'm not one of these Japanese fanboys or whatever, because I know there are a lot of them that are suggesting that Assassin's Creed go to Japan. Assassin's Creed needs to go to Japan, because Japan had fucking ninjas. It makes sense. It makes sense to go to Japan, and the first one, there were all these Asian scripts and shit on the wall. I think it probably was Chinese and not Kenji. Kenji being the Japanese font thing. I think it's called Kenji. So it needs to go to Japan. If you don't go to Japan... And plus, as an Australian, there is nothing that pleases me more than killing Asians. You can take that way out of context if you want. I don't care. Another thing you can take way out of context is Justin Stevens and Kuda Swampgrass, who I'm good friends with, both of them. They have submitted themselves to Machinima. And for those of you who still believe in Santa Claus, you might want to close the video now because I'm going to spoil it for you. The reason I submitted those to Machinima was because a lot of people have been sending me messages, you should totally put that on Machinima. And it would be the ultimate thing that if Machinima paid me to do that crap. That would make me so fucking happy. It has got no idea. It's kind of like blackmail in a way. And I sent them the link and they sent me an email back saying yada 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 yada. That was maybe 5 days ago. I haven't heard anything back yet. I know I'm not going to get on Machinima. I don't care. Even if I do, I'm not going to do anything. It will be Justin and what's the other guy? Kuda that's going to do it. There was a new character that I was going to try and do. I actually might do him later. Or not do him, obviously, but I might portray him later, which is actually... Actually, I'll give you a little preview. Like and subscribe the video! So, if I can get that. Hey, guys! And what, that... We all know, some of you will know who I'm talking about, because it's fucking... Every time I see his video, ever, and I see that intro, I want to fucking punch my fucking arm through a hole in the wall. I just want to get the wall. And I live in a double brick house, but I want to punch a hole in the wall every time I hear that guy's voice. And then his 2-minute intro telling you how to favorite. People know how to fucking favorite a video, dipshit. You don't have to show a fucking tutorial of how to favorite a video. Your videos are shit. They don't even deserve to be favorited. But seriously, so I did that. I know it's completely hypocritical, but I just did it basically to tell people that I did it because a lot of people suggested that I do it. And I just kind of did it for a laugh as well, because I know I'm not going to get on. I don't care. I don't want to get on. That's the whole thing. And if I do get on, I'll be shit bricks. So I'll keep you updated on that. Also, I'm playing NBA 2K11. And this is fucking unbelievable. My player mode, right? I accidentally somehow skipped the WotC, the NBA All-Star Weekend. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, and I'm fucking so pissed off. But I managed to get it back, so I don't know how I did it. I think I had a previous save that I had. I don't know, but I got back, thank God. And what else was I going to talk about? The PlayStation Network still being down. That's a bit of a boner killer. I mean, I don't understand why it takes so long. I don't fucking know. They must be rebuilding it. They'd have to. All these people that keep saying, oh... Luckily, I've got a life and I can survive 3 weeks without the PlayStation Network. Shut up, you fucking moron. That's not the point, you retard. You dipshit. Every time I see that comment, I cringe because it's so irrelevant. It's so stupid. It is so... It's dumb. Like, you can survive 3 days without water. Oh, I'm going to go 3 days without water because I can do it. Fuck off, you're an idiot. That analogy had nothing to do with it, but I thought I would, just want to do that voice again. What else is there to talk about? Oh, BRINK! Now, BRINK has caused a little bit of controversy on the IGN front because every time IGN reviews a game, everyone disagrees. If you don't know, go to IGN on YouTube and look at their BRINK review and have a look at the likes to the dislikes. Apparently, this happens, and I'm not a fan of IGN at all. At all. I don't like them. I don't care for them. I think they're completely and utterly biased to a lot of things. But this shit's got to stop. Now, if I'm defending IGN, you know this shit's going to go down. Every fucking time the fanboys don't like what IGN do, this is their comment. Oh, but you gave Call of Duty a fucking 9. Call of Duty fanboy. Shut the fuck up. Maybe reviews are subjective. And they have such a large fan base and an audience that of course this shit's going to happen. And it's retarded. It's a fucking... If you like the game, right? And I hate to say this all the fucking time, but Saints Row 1. I was probably one of the 30 people that liked that game. Alright? I don't have to defend it because I like it. If you have to sit here and defend a game like that and contribute it to Call of Duty and all this shit, you're completely wasting your time. This is why the fanboy war on the consoles is retarded. If you like the Xbox, play the Xbox. If you like the PlayStation, play the PlayStation. If you like PC, play PC and shut the fuck up. You know? It's ridiculous. Play what you enjoy and shut up. No one cares. That's the point. But... BRINK. I mean, in my opinion, I haven't played BRINK. I probably won't because it looks crap. I'm going to be honest. It looks crap. There's no single player. There's no story. It just looks bad. It kind of looks like Team Fortress 2, but a little bit more serious, and it just doesn't look good. It's not my cup of tea. So I'm not going to pick it up. I'm not going to play it. I don't care. But for fuck's sake, if you like BRINK, that's great. Shut up. I'm not going to like it, so I won't pick it up. But it just does not look Does not look very good. It does not look very good. And I've watched a couple of gameplay videos of it, of some people that have been playing it, and it's laggy as fuck. I mean, that's kind of understandable because it's first day release and all, but still, that's ridiculous. The amount of lag that I've seen on some people's videos is retarded. And that would only be 50 times worse in this country, because I can bet you your bottom dollar there's no local search on it. I can bet you that for what it's worth. And plus, it's not just IGN that gave it IGN gave it a 6. Game Trailers gave it a 7. So it's getting mediocre reviews all over the place, but, you know, fuck it. It's just retarded. And to be fair, the guy in the review video mentioned Call of Duty once. So that's probably where they're getting this Call of Duty shit. But he said it distinguishes itself from Call of Duty. What more do you people fucking want? Oh, God, it makes me so angry. I mean, people do this on my videos because I always, if there's a new first-person shooter out, I have to compare it to Call of Duty. The reason that I compare it to Call of Duty is because the Call of Duty is the top dog, and I've stopped doing it now for the most part because I know that pisses people off and it really doesn't hold its own merit, and Call of Duty has nothing to do with it. So fuck it, I don't reference Call of Duty anymore. But that reference to Call of Duty was fucking, it had nothing to do with the game. It was just saying that it differentiates itself. Isn't that a compliment? Fuck, Jesus. Okay. Now, LA Noire, for those of you who don't know, LA Noire comes out on the 17th everywhere in the world except Australia, where the game is currently being made, or was made, I should say. So it comes out on the 20th here, which is a Friday. Hopefully they did this with Red Dead Redemption. It was supposed to come out on, say, the 20th, and it came out on the 19th. So hopefully it does that, because on the 20th I'll be in Sydney, another video game event thing, and I will be playing Alice Madness Returns. For those of you who don't know, that's like an old game from like 20 years ago that they've now made the return of. It actually looks pretty good. It's kind of like an evil, demented Alice in Wonderland. So go and check that out. And this Japanese game, which I have absolutely no interest in at all. So that's pretty good, being held by, is it EA? Pretty sure it's the same people that did the Dead Space one, at least. EA, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be good. It's got free alcohol, which is always a plus. But because I survive on, I rely on public transport to get me there, getting absolutely pissed drunk is not a good idea, because I'll probably end up in the better part of Dubbo. And for those of you who don't know where Dubbo is, it's about 6 hours west of where I actually live, and it's a shithole, and there's nothing there but dust and sand and kangaroos. But there's a pretty good zoo there. I'll give Dubbo credit for that. They got a pretty good zoo. It's so big that you can go around in a golf cart. Or you can go around in your car, actually, now that I remember it. But you can hire a golf cart. That's the awesome source. So I'm looking forward to going there. Looking forward to LA Noire. A lot more than I originally was. I was kind of like, I know it'll be good, but I just really wasn't excited. But now I'm kind of excited. So it does look very good, and if you're interested, I highly recommend that you should pick it up. Now, for those of you who think that this is going to be Grand Theft Auto in 1940 or 1950, whenever it is, please don't think that, because it's not going to be that at all. It's open world, technically, you'll have to play it. I'm not going to fucking sit here and, Shadows of the Dam, that's the other game that they're thingamajig. So yeah, it's held by EA at some underground bar somewhere. Can't remember now. But Alice Madness Returns and Shadows of the Dam preview event invitation. Okay, that's awesome sauce. So that's my video. Leave some comments, questions, whatever. If you want to make a logo thing, which you can see throughout this video, feel free. You have complete creative control, because I'm artistically autistic. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. Rate, comment, subscribe. Au revoir.